Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I thought I'd do economy on the very first ever cannibal film, that being Deep River Sapphires. It was called Deep River Sapphires in the UK, but as you already know in other countries, it was called Man from Deep River, which I prefer that title. I remember saying it once on a review. I always felt like Deep River Sapphires sounds like something out of a fucking monster film, to be open and honest. It was the first cannibal film. Some people say it was more like a spin-off of The Man from Mars. Have you seen Man from Mars? Good film. So this came out in 1972, and it was the very first cannibal film. And you know, cannibal films were popular in the 70s, got into the mid-80s, started to die out a bit. There's a lot of animal cruelty, which not a lot of people liked. There was Pretty Deuce, so, and the list goes on. So let's get on with Man from Deep River. As we wait for it to fucking start up. So it starts up. Let's press the fucking sounds, no sounds. Bear with me, I get some fucking sound. I'm just trying to figure out where there's no fucking sound. Oh, that's right, I put the fucking sound up. So we've got this really audible sort of fucking music, typical 70s sort of music. There's a lot of good scenery in this, that's one thing I will diss the film. I love the guy's hairstyle, I like the dodgy 70s shirt and all. Fucking hell, I've got some dodgy shirts. So we've got this guy, he's taking photos, he's in Taiwan or some sort of country, it does look like China actually. Yeah, say China. It's kind of funny because it's supposed to be the first cannibal film. People correct me if I'm right and wrong. In Taiwan, where the fuck do you find cannibals? If cannibals still exist, do they actually exist in China? So this there, let's say Bangkok by looking at it. Yeah, it's definitely Bangkok. That's the same place for the film fucking Man myself. A lot of beautiful scenery in this, I will do it that. And the first cannibal film, it's Man from Deep River, it was more of a typical jungle adventure film. Again though, if you don't like cruelty to animals, word of warning, this is the uncut one, and there's definitely a lot of cruelty to animals in this film. A lot. There's a bit where a joke gets its throat slit, you hear it screaming in ad in there. There's a lot of cruelty to animals in this, so if you don't like cruelty to animals, there's some warning for you. I do like the scene of that. Oh, yeah, it's definitely that sunset. The guy, by the way, has been in a lot of the cannibal films. He was in the one I reviewed not long ago, being I Remember It, The Last Cannibal World. And remember right and wrong, he was also in Man I just said that. He was in Eaten Alive. Sad to say he's no longer with us, the star of the film. Again, fucking telling you it's a true story and World of Cannibals and all this macaroni. I will not tell you how I got the uncut version, I don't want to get in trouble. But you can never get this uncut in this country. So what's in a Taiwan fight, the guy's getting off of it, his bird, his woman, he looks bitty fucking bored. And he's getting into this Taiwan boxing. The dubbing's not the best. With typical cannibal films, they are funny. I do like the footage in this. I do a lot of Bangkok. He gets done, by the way, for murdering some dickhead.
I think it's stupid, John. I hate it.
What?
I said it's stupid.
You're stupid. I like it.
And obviously I'm not.
Don't be scared. Sorry, what did you say, darling? Now's your chance.
So he murders a guy. He's on the run. And again, he looks like he's in this part of the jungle. They've warned him not to sail too far because he's thick in them. And then on he gets trapped. I always think we're the fucking cannibals or are the fucking natives. I always wonder that when I watch this film. By the way, you think this music's annoying, word of warning, if it is annoying, it plays all the way through.
Chuan,
Can't say what he sounded like.
Thanks. You notice there aren't any more villages along the banks.
If you ask me, it's not good, Juan Bradley. It's much better we go back now. I've never gone so far upriver.
Uh-huh. Well, don't worry about it. With luck,
The
tomorrow.
one thing I'm told though in Bangkok is the fucking cannibals. I know I'm repeating myself. He gets taxed by these natives, but I've never seen natives wear clothing. I thought natives walk around in a nud. I said the natives, I don't say the fucking cannibals. I've got him Uncle Bunroll. This is where I say it's man from horse. The only difference is he's not taxed by Indians, he's taxed by fucking natives. They use him as a dartboard, by the way. There's a famous photo where they're throwing darts on his back. If you see a film like that, it's from this film. Tim Tatel, not Tim Tatel, I think his name is Timothy Tatel. He's been in a lot of the cannibal films, very pretty to look at. This is her making the first appearance. Very pretty at that era. So they're talking, a bit funny for me because I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Was this being an uncut one? The only down is you don't put subs in it, so best to look reading it. So it's sort of a love story at this point, a bit of a typical Wet Fencer love story, bonking, but not too
One who
much.
can help me, so why the hell doesn't she do something?
One of the natives gets killed here, he takes over. That's what I mean, man from horse. They put all these tests, use them as a dartboard and all this shit. Again, you've got that annoyating fucking music. Oh, he's trying to say some kid, by the way. Bit of swimming, a bit of a love story. A 4-day goal.
She was confined to bed.
There's a bit I don't get. He falls in love with that girl, right? And she gets blind. And she's ill. But it never explains how.
The tribe wouldn't permit it.
How the fuck did she get blind
To die.
and get ill? And she's dying. That's what that noise is, so no looks living naughty. You got cannibals halfway through it. He gets killed, one of the cannibal leaders. The girl has a baby and dosses it. He's having memory lane. He takes over as the king. End of fucking movie. So yeah, Man from Deep River. It was a video nasty when it came out, but I never knew why. It was more of a typical jungle adventure film. Again, though, the uncut one does have a lot of cruelty to animals. So if you don't like cruelty to animals, done for real, you definitely ain't gonna like this film. But that's cannibal films for you. They were all like that. But there's some nasty bits in. I won't say that. There's a bit in it where a girl gets raped by cannibals. It was used to see also in Eaten Alive, same footage. She gets killed. There's a bit of Dory in there, but it's not really that gruesome compared to the later cannibal films. I say it's more of a love story. It's more of a jungle adventure film. Not bad. It's not a bad hour of your time. The dubbing's not the best. But if you're going into it for, like I say, you're going to get it. So there, that was, I think, right in our country, Deep River Savages, and in other countries, Man from Deep River. First cannibal film, like I say, without repeating myself. What to think of it? It's not bad. It's not bad. Some of it's not really realistic. A guy gets tattooed by these natives, and he still looks pretty. So he's got pretty head of blonde hair, and he looks really nice. Come on. But, you know, it is what it is. Until then, see you later.